Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another broadcast of Wednesday Whispers. This is psychic medium angel reader Alison Boychuk. Hope you're all doing fantastic tonight. Just going to wait for a few people to pop on before I get rolling tonight. Next weekend, I am going to be at the Prairie Harvest Festival here in Carberry. I am doing mini half an hour sessions. I will be at Jelly Bean Photography. Super excited about that. If you would like to pre book a session with me for next weekend, go on my website or email me either way and book your spot. All right. Again, these are, I don't often do these. My private one-on-one sessions are usually an hour, but I am this time doing half an hour sessions for people. If that interests you at all, definitely pre-book for that day before all the spots are taken. All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with Tyson and I tonight. Hi, Jamie. Thank you for being here. Hi, Tamara, Melissa, Echo. Good evening, Stacy, Lori, Valerie, Pam, Andrea. Good evening. Good evening to you all. Hi, Val Ashcroft. Nice to see you on as well. Hey, Mel. Thank you for being here with me. All right. So yes, tonight is going to be a wonderful evening of some beautiful messages from Spirit. If you feel that I am connected with one of your loved ones, if you could please write a comment as soon as you believe that this is your loved one. I would really appreciate that. If somebody has already spoken for this loved one, but you feel, you know what, that sounds a lot like your loved one as well, please say something. It is it is my job to give the messages to the right person. So please speak up. I will iron it out and figure out who it is for. All right. So yes, like I said, please write a comment as soon as you feel that this could be your loved one. All right. Hi, Rita. Thank you for being here. Susan, Norma, thank you for being here. I'm so glad you enjoy Wednesday Whispers. Hi, Rox, Christine, Jackie, Johanna. Thank you all. Wanda, hi there. Thank you for tuning in with me tonight. All right. I definitely have enough loved ones, or excuse me, I have enough spirits, that's true. But I definitely have enough viewers watching for me to get rolling with tonight's broadcast. All right, there. The first loved one that I'd love to bring forward is I have an older gentleman here. Okay. Hmm. I need to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about. I can see a little bit a description of what he looks like. Okay, um, he's showing me. Um, he's wearing what looks to me like jeans and a plaid work shirt. Hmm Yeah, he just nodded his head. Yeah. So this would be something he would often wear. Okay. He's showing me that there's something in his pocket. I'm not sure if it's tobacco or what exactly, but there is something right here in his pocket here. He's trying to point that out to me. Okay. Um, this lovely man. I've just asked him. I've just asked him how come he is no longer here, and a couple different things. It feels like he had a few different complications before his passing. Okay. Um, yeah, absolutely. I believe he's trying to express to me that something that took his life was cancer. Okay. Thank you so much, Bernice. That's so sweet of you. Okay. Um, Again, I believe he's trying to express to me that he had cancer. All right. This is an older gentleman. Um, hmm. As I say that, though, he shows me he didn't live a long, long life. Okay. What do I mean by that? I think he's trying to express to me that he passed in his late 60s, early 70s, something like that. Okay. Um, he just showed me that he has some beautiful daughters. Now, does he mean he only has daughters? Possibly, possibly. But he's just showing me that he has daughters. Okay. Um, he just showed me how they're all uniquely, beautifully different. His girls are all very different from each other. Their personalities, and he's very, very super proud of his girls. Okay. Hmm. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. Not too sure why, but right now he just pointed to his watch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he means by that. Hopefully, I can be able to figure that out. All right. Um, hmm. Unfortunately, he just showed me he was suffering. He was really suffering before his passing. Okay. Um, Absolutely. He wants me to talk about wearing a hat. That he often liked to wear a hat, and it's a little bit unusual when it's not just like a regular ball cap kind of thing. It's a little bit different. Um, he's kind of wearing it to the side a little bit. Um, hmm. Anyways, hmm. Thank you so much for being here, Jenny. That's absolutely awesome. Okay. Um, Stacy, this could be your dad. All right, Stacy. Um, hmm. It's really interesting. The second I read your name, I want to say he showed me. I don't know what this is. He wants me to talk about a woman's wedding ring. Okay. Um, and Amber says could be your grandpa, Amber, and Christine says that sounds like your uncle. All right. I'm asking for something precise, and so therefore we can figure out, exactly who this is for. Okay. I want to talk about how he shows me, as I spoke earlier, that there's something in his pocket. Okay. He lets me know that he was a smoker. Okay. Um, yes. Okay. He also has shown me now that he's substantially tall. Andrea, I have my mom's wedding ring. Okay, Andrea. Um, uh, I just also talk about. He shows me how he is with the love of his life. Okay, Andrea. No, this is definitely a tall man. Um, he loves his wife very much, and he shows me a very clear image of her. She was a short lady, a little bit on the plumper side, if I can say it that way. Um, and he's substantially taller than her. Um, she has a laugh, like she loved to laugh. She laughed a lot. I can hear her, and she's in heaven too. Okay, she's very much in heaven. Um, he's showing me how much him and his wife love to be together in paradise, in eternal life, and all is well up there. Okay. Um, hmm. when I asked him to give me something else that is a little bit so we can figure out exactly who this is. He showed me that his lovely, beautiful wife had heart. There's some heart problems here. Okay, she had some heart problems. I can see that. I can feel that. Okay, she definitely was suffering with heart problems prior to her passing. His beautiful wife. All right. Um, hmm. And as I feel her too now, I need to talk about this. That this is important. This makes sense to somebody to talk about ginger snaps, especially like gingerbread men in particular, is exactly what I was shown. Okay, and I need to talk about his lovely wife having something about pearl earring, or excuse me, pearl necklace. Okay, um, I believe they're fake. It doesn't matter. Um, but something about like a wearing pearls. Okay. Um, lovely, lovely, lovely people. Okay. Um, mm. And I want to talk about how this lovely man is trying to come forward, and he's holding a balloon, and it's often meaning that's like is someone's birthday coming up, or an anniversary, or usually a birthday, though. Usually a birthday is why that they're holding a balloon, just showing that they're here for that special occasion, because tonight's the opportunity to say happy birthday. Okay. So that makes sense to any one of you who feel. Christine, my uncle died from cancer. He always had tobacco in his pocket. All right, Christine. Again, like I said just now, something about a balloon. Um, hmm. And Christine, I need to ask. I need to talk about. He's also trying to show me that one of you, whoever this is for, has been trying to exercise, trying to walk. Actually, is I think is what he's trying to express to me, and he's just trying to show you and prove to you that he's right there with you. He's with you all the time, and he shows me that like you're trying to just try and feel a little bit better about yourself. Something about going walking. Okay. And again, he's holding this balloon for some reason. Again, that's often symbolic. My son's birthday was last Friday. Okay. Okay, Stacy. Um, I get yes, because the balloon is really important, and I knew that that would make sense to one of you. All right. Um, yeah. Grandma's birthday is October 1st, and Grandpa's birthday is October 20th, and my wedding anniversary is tomorrow. Oh, no way, Amber. Okay. Um, that's really interesting, too. Again, I'm trying really hard to quickly figure out who exactly this is for, and so I can deliver the beautiful messages and carry on for the next person. Um, oh, Christine, I'm so sorry to read that. I'm so sorry. Okay. Hmm. I need to talk about, I know Halloween is coming up, and I was just shown that one of you has a child, or maybe this was yourself as a child, with the Halloween candy that there's a child here that really shouldn't eat red dye candy. Okay, that's something that's very precise, and for one of you to understand that's your loved one who's trying to express all these different things. Okay, this lovely man is showing me that like again a child that cannot or should not eat red dyed candy. Okay, um, hmm. So no Amber, or Stacy or Christine, if that at all makes sense to you. Okay. Um, hmm. And right now, as I was just waiting for someone to comment, um, I could see a very clear vision of to talk about the Yahtzee game. Yahtzee was often played, if this is grandma and grandpa's or mom and dad's. Um, my grandson shouldn't eat red candy. Oh, no way, Christine. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And like I said, with the walking and yeah, that makes perfect sense. All right. Okay. Now, Christina, I just want to mention that the red candy thing that was so specific, you know. Christine, that would be your uncle, that who you were connected with tonight. I just want to say that's his. But he just showed me right now. Uncle is that's it's true that he's your uncle, but there's a closeness there, like almost like your dad, and that you very much would understand what I mean by that. You guys were very close, um, kind of like a father-daughter relationship, and he's just trying to show you how he's around, and he knows how such a specific thing like your grandson really really shouldn't eat red candy. Okay. Um, he just showed me right now that this grandson of yours, um, he he was born after your uncle's passing, and that's just his way of letting you know that he's around, and he knows your wonderful grandchildren. How many there are, I don't know. Interestingly, he just wrote me the number 3. As I said that, okay. Um, Oh, okay. That makes perfect sense. Thank you for telling me that, Christine. So just please know that your wonderful uncle, he's doing very well. Okay. Um, he's smiling from ear to ear. I need to tell you that really quickly. He just showed me this beautiful Bible. Okay. And, oh, the child is 3. Oh, no way. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right. Love it. Okay. Um, Yeah, absolutely. Hmm, interesting. Okay. Um, so just know, as I said, he's showed me this beautiful Bible, and that's symbolic for him to explain to me to say to you that your wonderful uncle is in heaven, and he's exactly where you thought he would be. He is a man of faith, and he's doing very very well. His eternal life is absolutely beautiful, and he wants me to let you know it's very peaceful, and he wants me to let you know that he just gets to put his feet up and relax. Okay. um, he didn't get to relax enough. Okay. And he tells me that you would understand exactly what I mean by that, and he's very very much relaxing now. Okay. And he just wants me to also really fast, Christine, just to let you know that he's with you. I know you're dealing with some difficult stuff, and he's right there with you. Family is so important to him, and so therefore he understands that everything you're going through. All right, Christine. So thank you so much for giving me that opportunity to connect with your beautiful uncle tonight. Thank you. All right. The next loved one that I'd love to bring forward. Whew, I have a man here who mm, it's really interesting. First thing he shows me is he writes me the letter M. Okay, I'm not sure if that's his name, your name yet. I don't know. Okay, I have an M here. Okay, aw, you're most welcome, Christine. You're most welcome. As I was saying, this uh, you know, it's really interesting that this man did not live a long life. He shows me his passing was extremely sudden, and unexpected. Okay, um, he tells me in my ear that he was, for the most part, healthy as a horse. Okay, so that just leads me to believe, as he was just here and then gone, and so this must have been some type of accident. Oh, he just shook his head. Yes, some type of yes, accident. Okay. Oh, okay. This man, I can feel how social he is. It's the first thing I want to talk about. He's extremely social. Okay. And he's like, M. He keeps writing that to me over and over and over again. Okay. Um, and it's really interesting. Oh wow. He writes me, I don't know what that is. I'll figure it out. He writes me the word grandpa. Right? Not sure why he's doing that. If he must be a grandpa. But he's just, his chest is bursting of proudness. This man is a grandfather. Okay, um, he is smiling from ear to ear. Okay, um, mm. And I just want to talk about. He shows me real quick a baby blanket, and I can, and it's often, that's how I often see genders of babies, and I just want to talk about how he shows me this beautiful pink blanket. He's so proud that he has a granddaughter. Okay. Um, Hi, Glenda. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you. Bernice, is it Mel? Interesting. Okay. Could be. I don't know, Bernice. I'm going to keep talking and you let me know. Again, he shows me this pink baby blanket. Okay. Um, hmm. Bernice, I just want to say to you, um, I don't know what this is. He's also showing me something about doing a puzzle. I don't know if, you know, hmm. I don't know why he's doing that. He's showing me working on a puzzle. You know, it's like people working on a puzzle and then just kind of leaving it to the, just kind of slowly picking at a puzzle. I don't know if that's you or who he's talking about, but somebody's working on a jigsaw puzzle. Okay. Um, we have a great granddaughter, August 23rd. That's really fantastic, Bernice. That is so fantastic. Okay. Um, hmm, Beautiful. Okay. Um, he wants everyone to know that he doesn't miss a beat. All right. Even though he's not physically here, spiritually he is here. And he is not missing these wonderful events that are happening in your family, Bernice. Okay? He is not missing a single thing. He is around. And that's, again, that's why he's talking about his beautiful grandchild. All right. As you said, born August 23rd. Um, yeah, so Mel is the grandfather. Absolutely. Okay. Um, and that's just what he wants you all to know. He's giving me this real strong feeling that there's sadness about that in a way, um, that he isn't here, for his grandchild. But the reality of it is, even though he has unfortunately passed, he hasn't missed a beat. He is around, and that he just showed me. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful little girl! What a beautiful baby! It's really interesting. Um, I need to talk about that. That you'd understand this. Something about her eyes. Okay? She has really beautiful big eyes. Okay? I don't know. We just showed that to me. I need to talk about her eyes. Okay? Um, so just know that he's very proud and he's very, very, very happy. He's very, very at peace. All right, Bernice. Um, I just he just wants you all to know how much he loves you all very, very much. All right. So thank you so much, Bernice, for giving me the opportunity to connect with Mel tonight. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. The very next loved one I'd love to bring forward is, I don't. I have this all of a sudden. I got this really awful urge to cry, and my viewers who watch me often know what I'm talking about, know why that's happening. So I'm bringing forward someone who unfortunately has either committed suicide or drug overdose, or very much did not look after their health to the point that they passed away, that neglected their health. All right. Um, this is a male. All right. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for being here with all of us tonight. All right. This male. Oh boy. He lets me know that he's been here before. Okay. Aw. This young man lets me know that. Oh, I just want to burst into tears. This has got to be a suicide, unfortunately. Okay. I can just that's how it feels for me. How badly I want to cry. This unfortunately this male was suffering mentally. Um, this was a young man. I can't tell. I want to say about the age of 26. I think that's what he wrote me. Was it two and then a six? I think he was 26, maybe. Um, I can see his dark hair. He's handsome. He's tall. Um, and he just wrote me MOM. He just wrote me mom, mom, mom. He's trying to connect with his mom. Okay. Again, I'm pretty sure that he has come through me in the past. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. Okay. Uh, he wants to flip this and talk about happy things, and it's really interesting. He brings up a tent. There's some good memories about tenting. Something about being in a tent. Okay. With tents and flashlights, and this feels like childhood memories kind of thing. And hmm, he wants me to talk about how his hair was seldom ever not perfect. Hmm. Okay. He loved to dress nice. Again, he's like, "Mom, mom." Okay, he's trying very hard to make this connection. Okay, um, again, in his 20s. Um, it's you know, um, all different ways of death is extremely hard. Um, Unfortunately, this young man shows me how saddened he was. Um, Saddened by, if it's okay to say, usually your loved ones won't show me something that I'm not supposed to talk about. So he makes it very clear to me that there was some drug use here, unfortunately, and he just couldn't seem to get a get a get past it. Not need to have these whatever types of drugs these were. And that really, really, really played havoc on his heart. Okay. Um, Aw, Norma, this is my handsome son, Jordan. And, if I can ask you, Norma, when he wrote me the 26, was that how old he was? If you could just let me know. Um, I always like to just see, if things if I'm understanding things, I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to improve my gift, and you should just let me know that. All right. But so yes, Norma, absolutely, he has. He just showed me this. Oh, Okay, you just showed me this great big shiny fishing hook. Okay. Um, he has so many good child memories. He shows me that there was fishing and, like I said, tenting, um, and it's really interesting. Uh, you know, Norma, like as and I know that your wonderful son has come through before. Um, so I always ask them to show something that they've never showed me or that I don't know, right? That we haven't talked about last time or whatever the case is. And even though it's very hard for me to remember all the different things that get said. Um, but anyways, something I said, tell me something that's new, it's really interesting. He showed me Rice Krispie cake. And he showed me my mom made the best Rice Krispie cake. Okay? Something along that line. So Rice Krispie cake. Okay, and he also talks about this, something about liking sweets that are peanut buttery. Okay, um, I'm not too sure why he picked that, but that's what he wanted to pick. Okay, um, really interesting, Norma. As truthfully, I know, like we've talked. I've talked to Jordan before and given you beautiful messages from him. He shows me a little boy, and I'm assuming that that's his boy. But it's really interesting. He puts him in a Spider-Man Halloween costume, and so I just want to tell you that. If you've decided what he's going to be or what that's about, I don't know. But I just want to tell you that he puts this little boy in a Spider-Man Halloween costume. Okay, so I just needed to quickly let you know that. So just please know that your very handsome son is um, really, really enjoying his peaceful, eternal life. Okay? It's really important that you hear that. He is completely free of things that bothered him mentally. Okay? He's completely free, and he's free of any addictions. All right. Um, he died on the 27th of August 3 years ago. He loved fishing with his sister. Yes, he loved Rice Krispie cake. Oh, my little boy loves Spider-Man. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Okay, that's perfect. Oh, I'm so glad that Spider-Man thing makes sense. That's perfect. Um, so that tells me, um, sorry, just a sec, Jordan, my apologies, that Jordan, he's proving to you, Mom, that he's around his boy and he knows how much he loves Spider Man. That's why he put him in a Spider Man costume. Absolutely. So maybe he should be that for Halloween, eh? Oh, that is so perfect, Jen. That's so perfect. Wonderful. Um, when I asked him to give me something unique that hasn't been said in the past, and Jen, your brother, very much delivered, and that's fantastic. All I can do is hope that for you, Norma and Jen, that it warms your heart a little bit to hear from him, and just know again, and I mean this, he is smiling and he is doing very, very well. All right. As I said earlier, just very, very, very peaceful. Okay. He wants me to make that so clear. Okay. All right. Yes. Thank you so much, Norma and Jen, both of you, for being here with me tonight so I could give you those beautiful messages from your beautiful son and brother. Thank you guys so much. Your support is, always being here with me is very, very much appreciated. Thank you both so much. The next loved one I'd love to bring forward is I have a lady here who has been patiently waiting. Okay? This wonderful lady lets me know that she is a mom. Okay? Um, it's really interesting. I can feel her personality so clear, and she is she's very vocal. She thinks it, she says it. Her personality, just a very strong individual. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad, Norma. I am so glad. Um, as I was saying, this wonderful woman, her personality just beams, just so strong, and what she believed, what she believed, you know, um, very vocal, but at the same time, please know, very kind, very kind. Okay. Um, it's really interesting how I said mom, uh, but now she's like slash grandma because I just seen it. I just seen that the slash and then grandma. So it's like I think I'm feeling a grandmother who was like a mother. That would be the only thing I could think that would. I guess that's what's going on here. Okay. Oh, you're most welcome, Jen. This wonderful lady. She's funny. I just want to laugh. She's just so wonderful to be around. Um, you would you would go and see her upset, and you would leave there happy. Okay, that's just the type of person, the type of grandmother she was. Okay, she always gave good advice. She always just knew what to say. She always had the best um, baking to give you as you sat at the kitchen table and talked. Okay, um, and it's really interesting. Um, I want to say something about I can hear like a teapot whistling. Just to say that she must have enjoyed drinking tea, or maybe the both of you drank tea together. I'm not sure. But she talks about sitting. I can see this kind of old kitchen table covered with a plasticky printed tablecloth. If you know what I mean by that, that you can wipe it clean with a cloth. That kind of plasticky on this old table. Um, and again, a lot, big time baker. Uh, okay. Nicole Payton. Could it be my grandma slash mom, my everything? Oh, okay, Nicole. Um, oh, and Christine, my granny. She was my mom. We loved tea together. Um, okay, Nicole and Christine, you betcha. I will do my best. Very first thing I seen to say, I don't know what this is, but I think she's trying to show me the love for the color of red. Okay, when I asked to give me something precise. Okay, I'll just wait a couple seconds. Hopefully, one of you can answer that. Um, okay, love the color red. Okay, and I want to talk about a couple more things. You love red, Christine. Oh, interesting. That very well could be. All right. Um, hmm, okay. That's your favorite color. Oh, no way. All right. That's probably for you, Christine. Um, next thing, Christine, I want to talk about that I'm being shown is something about a necklace. Okay. Um, hmm, there's an important necklace. I'd say it's silver. Okay. I can see the color very clearly. It's something about a silver necklace. Okay. All right, Nicole. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Um, hmm. Hmm. I'm not sure what this is. I need to talk about like a handmade something like a handmade skirt. I'm not sure what that is. What is that? Um, I'm seeing a handmade skirt. Um, I think what I'm seeing, to be honest, is something to do with like some type of like traditional dancing of some sort. Something like that. It's kind of how it's looking to me. Um, and as I said that, actually, what was really interesting is I could hear jingling. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, no way, Nicole. I have a silver necklace that has her and her grandpa's, that has her and grandpa's. Um, My granny made skirts. Oh, get out, Christine. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Um, hmm. That's interesting. Um, I just want to ask. Jingle dress. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was really interesting. Um, yeah. Um, Christine, I'm gonna have to say, like, this really must be your grandma, who was, a lot like your mom. Um, that's beautiful. Nicole, I wish that I can give messages to everybody, but it just is lining up. I could hear that jingle so loud in my ear. The jingle dress, it just makes perfect sense. So just know, Christine, it's really interesting. I talked about her personality a couple of minutes ago. She is laughing. She's such a funny person. And she's just the type of lady that, she could find humor in any situation to lighten it, if I could understand what I mean by that. Um, uh, she shows me not a lot of money, but a lot of love here. Okay. I need to talk about something about eating hot dogs with macaroni and cheese, or hot dogs and Kraft dinner, one of the two. I hope that makes sense. And um, somebody loved to put lots of ketchup on their macaroni and hot dogs. Christine, that's so bizarre. Um, but anyways, she's smiling from ear to ear. Um, it was really interesting. I spoke a couple of minutes ago about the color red, and you told me that that's your absolute favorite color. And it's really interesting that she tells me that hers is blue. Okay? And especially like a navy blue. She brings that to my attention. She's really showing me the navy blue color. All right. And she just wants me to make it so clear to you that um, her eternal life, she's laughing, and she's just, her that personality that, what I'm talking about. That's exactly how she's living her life up in heaven. Okay, socializing and having a really good time. There's always something to laugh about. All right. Um, and it's really interesting that I didn't have a chance to say it, Christine, when you write, you always had flour in the kitchen to feed everyone. I didn't have a chance to talk about it as I was making those connections and having those visions. Sometimes I can't say everything that comes, and so sometimes I have to pick what to say, which ones just came out really much stronger. And I just want to say, she showed me that this big bag of flour. I just didn't have a chance to talk about that. Um, this great big bag of Robin Hood flour is exactly what she showed me. All right. Um, so just know that she loves you very much, and she's doing very, very well. All right. All of a sudden, I just read the word dream, Christine, and I just want to talk about. She shows me, like, maybe I don't know if you've dreamt about her lately or what that is, but just remember that I said that. She wants me to talk about you dreaming, something about you having a dream. Okay. Um, so yes, just try and keep that in mind. She has showed me very quickly that she has indeed been leaving you dimes. All right. Um, and she just showed me that you've just seen one, not very, like, a few days back. Okay, is exactly how she showed that to me. Okay, um, that you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, you were having a bad dream. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Because all she showed me was having a dream. Interesting. Okay. Whatever that bad dream was about, um, just know that she's with you. Okay. Keep talking to her. She's right there with you. All right. Um, she absolutely loves to watch over you. Okay. Um, mm. And before I move on to the next one, I just want to really quickly say she shows me you having some type of problems with the laptop, or tablet or whatever you may have. It truly looked like a laptop. Okay. Um, and she's showing me you having some type of problems with it. Okay? Again, I believe she's just trying to show you that she's with you, okay? That she knows what's going on in your life. All right. So thank you so much, Christine. It was an absolute pleasure. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Um, the next loved one that I'd love to bring forward is I have this wonderful male here. Okay. Oh, he lets me know that unfortunately he has left his family behind, like as if he was the first one to pass. I believe he's trying to show me that his wife is still alive. He has children. Um, he shows me that he was sick. Okay, this was not a sudden passing. This man was ill. Okay? Um, I'm not 100% sure yet what he passed from. All he decided to show me was I'm seeing a bunch of prescription pill bottles. Okay? There's a ton of them. So he's just trying to show me that he had, numerous health issues. All right. Um, that's all I know for sure. It might come out, he might show me more that I can feel confident enough to say how exactly he died. Okay. Um, It's really interesting. He shows me that he combed. I don't know why he wants me to talk about that. He combed his hair over. Okay? Um, like he not a comb over. I take that back. But he had a very distinct part in his hair, and then he would flip it over. Okay? I can see that. Okay? I need to talk about. He shows me that he had a real love for horses. I can feel that. He shows me that. Okay. Um, this was such a hardworking man. Okay. He would be out in the middle of winter working hard. Okay. Does he have a nickname? Leanne? Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not confident enough to say. So, no, I'm sorry. I don't know. Okay. Hmm. I keep asking him. I'm just not sure. Um, he wants me to talk about a candle. Okay. Um, someone burns a candle for him, or a candle was made in his honor. He's showing me this candle. I need to talk about that. Um, this must have been a bigger man because it's really interesting. Often those, like if this is a tall, big man, I'll see their height and stuff like that. But no, he decided to show me his hand, and he has these big hands. Okay? Um, yes, absolutely. As I talked a couple of minutes ago about the love of horses, he shows me also really enjoying being on a quad. I can see that very clearly. He's a very outdoorsy man. Um, but his family was most important to him. I need to say, he really draws my eyes. He's drawing my attention to this a little boy, and I don't really know why. I don't know if this is, if this would be like his grandson or great grandson. I'm not sure, but he's really focusing my eyes on a little boy here, and I just we're not too sure. Katie, it could be my grandpa Jack. Aw, okay, Katie. Um, hmm, again, something about like I said, there's a little boy here. Um, hmm. Hmm. And I want to talk about I don't know what this is. Like, also, but he's showing me a for sale sign on a house, a for sale sign. And then he showed me another for sale sign. Okay, so I'm not really sure what that's about, Katie. I hope that makes sense to you. First there's a for sale sign, and then there's another for sale sign. Okay. Hmm. Oh, but knew my brother well. Oh, no way. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Um, hmm. I just want to. Um, oh, and Jenny says sounds similar to Mike's Uncle Russell. All right, Jenny and Katie, I'm gonna keep on going, and you let me know. It's really interesting. I don't know what this is. I need to talk about fuzzy dice on the rear view mirror of a vehicle. I don't know why. I just see it. Um, okay. Oh, no way. Oh, okay. We bought a house in the town my brother lived in. Okay. Oh, interesting. Hmm. Okay, Jenny, Leanne, Katie. I will do my best here. Again, I need to talk about something about fuzzy dice on the rearview mirror. When I asked for something precise, that's what I got. Okay. Um, and I need to talk about two things. I need to talk about a really beautiful piece of antique furniture. Okay. He's showing that to me. And he's showing me how much he loved his dog. Okay. Hmm. All right. Um, and I want to talk about he's showing me dealing out cards, and I can smell. I don't want to say cigarettes. I think actually what I'm smelling is a cigar. Right. So I don't know if he smoked a cigar or what that's about. Probably, but I'm not 100% sure. Um, So just give it a quick minute for you guys to respond to all of that and do my best to give this to the right person. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Katie, oh, that's beautiful. That's wonderful. Okay. Um, and it's really interesting, Katie. I need to tell you that. Okay, Russell just had cattle. Okay. Um, Katie, I don't know. He wants me to. Yeah, I really think this is for you. It's all lining up. But I want to say something about. He's showing me a graduation cap, and he wants me to tell you, he's really proud of you. I'm not sure if you're what exactly you're doing, but he's showing me like a graduation or um, super proud of you. Okay. Um, what I need to let you know that. Um, it's really interesting. A couple things. He's showing me like a stethoscope around the neck. So I just need to say that to you. And something about like someone being able to draw really good. Okay. I hope this is making sense to you. Okay. Um, he's showing me like some really beautiful art being drawn. It's the only way I can really explain that. Okay. Um, so just know, he's He's so kind, right? Um, hmm. Oh, get out. I graduated from nursing school recently, and my sister is a tattoo artist. Oh, that is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic, Katie. Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. Yep. Um, oh, I missed your comment earlier. He moved here from New York, and his house here sold a couple years ago. Oh, no way. All right. Yeah. Okay. That would explain the for sale signs. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Um, so just know that he's doing very well, and he's just sending his love, really. Um, he lets me know that you know this. You know he's content, and you know that you're confident in where he is, and where else would he be? He was a wonderful man, and he is in heaven, and so you just grabbed onto the opportunity to connect through me to say this to you. He's very, very proud of you. Okay? And you're telling me that that's your sister that I was seeing the beautiful drawings. Um, he's very proud of both of you. Okay, I need to make that very, very clear. All right, and he's watching over both of you. All right, Katie. So thank you so very much for giving me the opportunity to connect with your wonderful loved one tonight. All right, thank you so much. All right. It was an absolute pleasure to connect with each and all of those loved ones tonight. I will be back next Wednesday for another hour of Wednesday Whispers. Excuse me. Until then, everybody, Tyson and I both hope you have a fantastic week ahead. And I look forward to seeing you all again next Wednesday.